I took back the Awakening Speedrun world record. In this video I will cover all the tricks that I used in this run. So let's get straight into it. I upgrade my ferals for the speed boost, and as soon as the game starts I throw it down to move the drill faster. I get into the first area and I see that I have good obelisk spawns. The obelisk spawns don't matter that much, the only important one is the obelisk close to the Vanguard, which has a 1 in 4 chance of spawning. This obelisk is necessary for the fast Vanguard strategy. There are a few things that I need to do while in the first area. I need to find any type of grenade, and I need to find the Venom Nade schematic. Venom Nades can deal pretty significant damage to the obelisk in the Vanguard section. They are even faster than the Vanguard itself, so I'm gonna craft as many as I possibly can. I find some Sentex grenades from this search, so that's one thing off the list. I check all the pocket areas until I find the Venom Nades. There is a 2 in 3 chance for the Venom Nades to spawn in the first area, but I get it, and now I have all the pieces for a good run. I also find a Hydro Knife, which will be useful for the escape, but I got to keep the flare now, because it will be useful later. I search some red boxes and craft my first set of Venom Nades. They are crafted in this specific spot, and when I do that, I drop my Sentex that I found earlier on the floor. I can now switch out my Venom Nades with the Sentex nades, dropping them on the floor so I can use them later. I now craft another set of Venom Nades using 3 more red boxes, and I make a last set of Venom Nades by searching the last 3 red boxes. This set is not crafted yet, but I'm gonna craft them when I need them. There is by the way only 9 red boxes in the first area, but this is the maximum amount of Venom Nades I could possibly craft. I complete the first area, and now it's time for the Vanguard section. My plan is to destroy the closest 2 obelisks with Venom Nades. An obelisk takes 8 Venom Nades to be destroyed, and I only have 50, so I'm 1 Venom Nade short of fully destroying both of them. So when I get in the Vanguard, I use it to damage this obelisk a tiny bit, and then I continue destroying the other ones. Every obelisk takes 5 rockets and some small shots to be destroyed. This can be a bit buggy, but normally it's no problem. I do have to be careful to also dodge the bombers and scorpions. The Vanguard can take a few hits, but if it gets destroyed, the run is over. I can dodge bombers by hiding behind stuff, like this big rock. Here only one of the 2 bombers hit me, which was really important. You can dodge scorpion shots by moving around a lot. Normally they miss you if you do this, but sometimes they will still hit you. 2 more bombers spawn in really fast for some reason, which rarely happens, but I decided to just tank them because I want to keep shooting the obelisk. I'm at 7 HP now, but I managed to dodge all the scorpion shots, and I managed to break the obelisk and I run to this specific spot. I line up and throw exactly 8 Venom Nades, 5 from my inventory and 3 from the stack I put on the ground earlier. I turn to the other obelisk and throw my remaining nades, craft some more and throw them all. This exactly kills the obelisk, and I can now run towards the next area. In the previous world record, only 1 obelisk got destroyed by Venom Nades. By destroying 2 obelisks with Venom Nades with this whole setup, I managed to save 8 seconds. So I have a pretty big lead over the world record right now, so I just need to not mess this up. I have been in this situation a lot of times, and something always goes wrong. In this area, of course, I need to craft some more Venom Nades. I check all the pocket areas, but there is no Venom Nade schematic. This means that I have to travel to the first area to grab more Venom Nades. This is exactly why I am using the IMS, to keep the drill safe while I do that. In Awakening, multiple aliens can attack the drill at the same time, so sometimes it gets destroyed extremely fast. But with the IMS keeping the drill safe, I don't really have to worry about that. I think the vulture drone might be a bit faster in the escape, but I've had too many runs just like this. I try to get Venom Nades, but the drill just gets destroyed before I can make it back. I crafted 2 sets of Venom Nades in this area. I'm gonna use them to destroy this obelisk close to the Vanguard. I've done a lot of testing trying to destroy 2 obelisks with Venom Nades in this area as well. But the other obelisks are just too far away, so you end up losing a lot of time walking back and forth. It's also very inconsistent using Venom Nades, since you have to hit all 15 of them perfectly. If one of them would miss, or hit a hunter that jumps in front of you, it's game over. So I can't really do any lineups from a very long distance because it will become very inconsistent. I'm still going to destroy 1 obelisk with Venom Nades to save a bit of time, but I don't think destroying 2 is worth it. This area is almost finished, so it's almost time for the Vanguard section. I place an IMS in this specific spot to help kill some aliens that could destroy the Vanguard in this tunnel. I've lost a lot of Vanguards in that tunnel because it's small and buggy, so the IMS kinda helps. Before the Vanguard starts, I throw a flare. This flare is really important in this Vanguard section, because the Vanguard gets destroyed very often. The flare keeps the scorpions and other aliens busy for a bit, so I can at least get through the tunnel of death. I destroy the first obelisk while I line myself up for the tunnel. One scorpion decides to ignore the flare and blasts the Vanguard for big damage. Luckily he misses all of his other shots. I get through the tunnel decently healthy and I need to destroy 2 more obelisks. For some reason no bomber decided to spawn in, so it went pretty smoothly. I get out of the Vanguard and destroy the last obelisk with Venom nades. Medic circle is used so I don't kill myself with the explosions. And now I throw down ferals and immediately pick up the drill and move to the next area. This Vanguard section went really well, and I'm still 7 seconds ahead of the world record. I lost 1 second because I had slightly suboptimal obelisk spawns, but that's not that big of a deal. There is no more Vanguard sections from now on, just 3 more obelisks, the thermal defense and the escape. I used my time in the third area to make sure I'm ready for the escape. The main thing I did was searching all the search boxes, looking for a hyper knife, which helps a lot in the escape. I knew there was one in the first area, but I could not remember exactly where, and I was not willing to risk the drill by leaving it behind and going all the way to the first area. I ended up not finding a hyper knife at all after searching all the boxes in the area, so I just had to do it without it. I finished the third area and now it's time for the terminal defense. This is basically just waiting for 4 minutes while protect the terminals, and I'm kinda overpowered, so at this point it's really easy to defend them. During this defense phase I can set up the escape a bit. At the end I don't kill anything anymore and I just let them all attack the terminals and I make sure everything is spawned in. When the terminal phase is finished, I pick up the Medusa and all the aliens will start attacking me, which is perfect. I can use medic circle anyway to avoid dying. I need to make 10 kills to charge the Medusa and destroy each door, and these aliens can be killed really fast. I arrive at the first door and place down the Medusa, but there everything starts going wrong. For some reason only 2 hunters really follow me and the rest is still pretty far away. Normally I also hyper knife this rhino, but I don't have it, which really sucks. I actually almost died, but I kill some bombers and the rhino dies luckily, and I managed to kill the Medusa and get to the next door. That door went terrible though, and I lost 5 seconds. I am now only 2 seconds ahead of the world record. I was extremely sad I didn't have a hyper knife, but I just had to play on. I arrive at the next door and place down the Medusa. I do a quick box of ammo this time and I kill the rhino, but for some reason nothing is spawning. I am literally waiting to kill anything. Finally some scorpions spawn in and everything suddenly comes in really quickly. I make a terrible decision by buying an IMS. I fill the Medusa, I want to activate it, but then I pick up the IMS on accident. I now finally activate the Medusa, but again I lost a lot of time. I am now 0 seconds ahead of the world record. I run towards the final door and I run through this cave. In that cave was a bomber spawn trigger. Now 1 to 4 bombers will spawn, which you can kill to fill the Medusa. I was super lucky and I got 4 to spawn in. I used my infinite bullet ability and killed all of them. The last one took a while because he was behind the invisible wall. I just need to kill a few more aliens to finish this door. I keep shooting and killing, but then the gargoyle decided to demolish me. I luckily popped my medic circle just in time to avoid going down. With the last bullet of my chainsaw I kill a scout and I fill the Medusa. I throw down ferals and run towards the extraction point. I arrive and see mission complete screen and I stop the time. A 40:24. That is world record by just 2 seconds. I was really lucky at the final door with those 4 bombers and I managed to save 2 seconds somehow. This time could have been a lot lower with a faster escape, but I did get the record and I really want to show off the fast first Vanguard strat that made this one possible. Thanks a lot for watching to the end if you did, and let me know in the comments what your opinion is on this map. Bye guys.